Hi everyone, my name is Pramod and welcome to the test software testing Q&As in On the Testing Academy. All right, so let's jump into it. I'm going to discuss a couple of comments which are basically available on the different videos of mine. I will try to give the very brief answers, one-liners or two-liner answers, because I cannot, answer like I think I have like more than 500 plus comments which are in pending state. So I'm trying to give them as soon as possible, verbally if possible. Okay, so if you are someone who's watching my videos, please watch this video till the end. I will be giving some interesting tips and things which will definitely will help you. Okay, so let's jump directly into the questions. Okay, let me make myself smaller. So guys, this is directly the dashboard that you are seeing from like what exactly I've seen and I generally see, right? So uh, there's nothing to be hide, right? I mean, if someone is cursing me, you can see that directly. Okay, let's take first question by. Okay, okay, awesome. The first one is from the Rohit Sawant. Right now I am basically working as technical support. I'm looking for a QA role because I'm thinking that my daily is quite similar to QA. So in future, what is the best option for me, right? And I think there's a read more also. Can you suggest? Okay, that's it. So this one, I think, if you guys know, right, let me make myself little big also. Guys, this is very common question that I have seen with my personal students also. If you are someone who's basically right now stuck in a technical support or somewhere, right, generally support have a technical support generally have their technical work, right? And most of in my previous organization also, technical support was a team which was closely working with the QS because they know how stuff works, and if there is a certain issues that they are basically encountered with the clients, right, they can direct so technical support was a middle layer between the QA and the bugs that they are basically facing, right? So I would suggest, yes, if you are interested, it's very similar role that you already doing, but of course, for a QA you require a different mindset. I would suggest, I would highly recommend you guys, recommend Rohit, especially to you, that make sure just go learn about the manual testing. If you are interested in automation, of course, you can watch out the different playlist sections. Prepare well, start preparing, have a target in your mind. For example, 6 month I will start giving the interviews of manual testing as well as automation testing, with automation testing, right? Prepare a mindset, and I definitely you will crack. I mean, I have seen number of people who have basically switched from technical support to QA to back to technical support also. That I have also seen. So please go ahead, Rohit. All the best for this. If you have any doubt, definitely reach out to me through comments. I mean, that's it. That's the easiest one. Awesome. Okay. Hi, hello, sir. I would like to get a referral. Where should I mailing resume? I think I have discussed this many times in my community tab, that you can email me at the contact@testingacademy.com. I'll try. So I have like number of person or my friends who already have a network where they need some freshers as well as a couple of 1 to 3 years of experience of QA. I generally refer your profiles, and I'm going to show you, like, people were discussing about this, that okay, we are sending you the profiles, but we are not getting the calls and all. But trust me, I can show you a couple of folks who have already got a job with the referral. So please be patient on this. I'm trying my best so that everyone can get an help from this. I'll try to, if your resume looks good, if it is refined, then definitely I'll try to help you in the referral. Okay, so make sure you send me to the contact@testing academy. Okay, SRS. Okay, that was a very tricky name. Third one is basically from Tariq. Great explanation. Thank you. Oh, thanks a lot. This is for you. Okay. Next one is. Give me 1 second, guys. I think I'm getting. Okay. Uh, 30 days Selenium course is enough to learn or in a topic. Okay. This is very interesting question. Vasant is basically asking, he's basically following the 30 days of Selenium course that we have done, right? If it is enough, or there's another topic, remaining topics are required. I mean, if you're someone who is basically starting, if you're a fresher for Selenium, definitely you can, 30 days is enough for you guys to get a kickoff. I mean, this was the 30 days is just to give you a kickoff that okay, in 30 days you can have the understanding like what exactly is Selenium. And I have tried to cover as many as concepts are there. Definitely advanced concept related to Docker, working with Docker and advanced Selenium concepts are still not there in the 30 days that I will definitely include in my other videos. I would suggest go ahead, first of all complete that 30 days and search for the next advanced concept, and definitely do a quick review on this. Okay, so that was the third question. What is the name of the presentation software generally used? So generally I use in Mac, which is called as MindNode. Okay, so this is MindNode generally I use. For Windows, I think right now I'm in Windows, I generally use Slides, and there's another called as MindMeister or Mister, something like this. You can use that. Yeah. Who will do this testing while development of software? I mean, this is little. Who will do this testing while the development of software? This testing. Read Excel. Acha. So basically, in the data-driven testing video, right? This is just a reading the Excel file in this using Selenium, right? Akshay is asking who will do this test type of testing. I think generally automation tester do that. If you have a requirement where you need to read some data, for example, if there's a requirement to test out a login page with a different data, right? And you want to do automation, right? So this is for the automation testers. They generally write a code to basically do the automation and test out on a different results. So I think the automation tester is the answer. Let me know in the comment if it is. I think I have understood well. Sir, okay, sir, may you help me? I'm a fresher. I need your help. Okay, do let me know how you need help. I mean, you have to be precise. Like, how do you need a referral or anything like any career related thing that you need. Okay. Hi, it is possible to run. Okay, this is just a technical question. I'll just skip this. Please, I'm interested. Okay, let's take another last question, which is by Namrata. I have completed diploma in software testing. I'm a fresher searching for a job at Pune. Okay, easy thing. I think Pune is a great hub. If you already have a diploma in software testing, I think you already have some basics for it, right? Go for it. Start applying. Prepare your mind. Prepare like 3-4 months that I'll basically keep on applying. Make a list of I think this is I already discussed, right? Prepare an Excel sheet. Name your company's name. Just enter like status. I have applied there. Enter their HR names, right? Make sure you follow up with them like 2-3 times, like what happened to my job and all. And after that, definitely you will get it. This is the thing that I have applied. I think I have done in the past also. Okay. Ashutosh is saying very nice lecture. Thanks a lot. I think this is helpful. This is the Jenkins series that I think we are doing. There's another couple of errors that they are facing. I'll answer this after this. Okay. This was a short video, guys. I think till now, let's stop it here. And in the part 2, tomorrow I think they will release again, where I will mention a couple of other things. If you are liking this kind of video where I am directly answering your comments on the live, or not live, I mean on the videos directly, I mean without any modification or anything, right? Let me know. I will happy to do that again. Okay, thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.